I heard him say, Mama, take this badge off of me, yeah. 'Cause I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, way too dark, you see. And I feel I'm a knocking on heaven's door.
I am here vibing with one of the supreme talented musicians in Jamaica's entertainment space. He is a famed vocalist, instrumentalist, and a producer. His parents named him Edward Robinson, but we know him as
Ed Robinson.
Sir Robinson.
What go on, King man?
But there you are. All is well, sir.
Why am I not complain?
For a man we do what? 40 odd years you know when I think.
Lord Jesus.
I look like him a 40 odd.
I hope so.
That's how I think look back.
Teach them! Always make sure the message I reach them!
Talk to us though, Sir Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Early life, place of birth.
31 St. John's Road, Spanish Town.
Spain Town.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah?
From there, so, spent about a good 15, 16 years right there, so. You know, between St. John's Road and Old Harbour Road there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. From there, so now, we head for St. Elizabeth.
And you said that you spent 15, 16 years in Spanish Town.
Yeah, yeah. And, so about 15, age 15, age 16, I head for Santa Cruz. St.
Santa
Elizabeth.
Cruz.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Pick up everything at La Covia Secondary
All right,
School.
before we reach around this though, Zane,
Yeah.
how many brothers and sisters?
I really 13 now in all, you know, but, you know, Big Papa have some other people, you know, what I do there.
And the siblings that you know, all of them are still alive?
Except for two, my first brother and my last brother. Them
Oh, my
passed.
condolences, man.
So, come on.
The old man and old lady still with us?
Old man gone, but the old lady still there. I'm just here when Monday gone.
How she do it?
Good, man.
Awesome, man.
Great,
It's a blessing that you know.
What?
Sorry to hear about the old man, man.
Well, you know it, go, brother.
Yeah,
you know
man.
it, you know it, go.
Before you reach Santa Cruz in St. Elizabeth, though, what was it like growing up back then in Spanish Town?
Everything that's great, everything that's great, everything that's bad.
Everything that's
Everything
great and
that's
everything
great
that's bad.
is like everything and everything, Bridget, in a Spanish town, you know? So,
Yes.
yeah, you just have to make your choice. Or you have to get the guidance to say which way you gotta choose.
Yes.
You know, some of us go down the wrong way, then some of us got to take the right path, you know, or what we are call the right path.
What was it like financially, though?
We never know nothing about no financial thing. Cause the old man used to work and take care of it, the old lady used to hustle and take care of it, you know. Father have a shop, grocery store. You know
Food
what
was
I
on
mean?
the table.
Mother used to work at the Brazil factory across the street. You know, so yeah, man, food up on table, man. We never know nothing about the hungry bread.
Yes. You made mention that when you went to Santa Cruz, it was La Covia High. But so which school you going in there before Spanish
It
Town
never
side?
name high them time, you know, it name secondary.
Second, La
so
Covia
we go La
secondary.
Covia secondary.
Yeah, but
you
before
know.
you go Santa Cruz, you're not going to school yet?
Yeah, man.
Okay,
we
so that one.
I want to tell you something. We go a whole heap of school at Spanish Town now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, whole heap of school, man. We go Homestead all age. We used to go Spanish Town all age. Then I think the secondary school they're right next door to
Spanish Town.
it. Yeah, Spanish Town secondary. We used to go there so too. So when we leave there, so now my father carry us St. Elizabeth. Then we just head straight to
La Covia.
to La Cova secondary.
Which grade you went into when you reached La Covia?
Remember
You
that,
remember?
brother. I remember that. I think we start down about 9th grade.
About
or
9th grade.
Either 8 or 9, one of them. But when we did now, them introduced 10 and 11th grade.
Okay.
You know, so we just stayed there. So, but I remember me used to do on evening shift. Yeah, man.
And somewhere along the line there, you ended up at St. Elizabeth Technical,
Yeah, well, when we leave
La Covia.
La Covia, when we graduate from this, so we actually graduate from this.
Nice.
Then we end up at St. Elizabeth Tech, I think in 11th grade or 10th grade, one of them.
Okay.
But we only spent 1 year because after a while, they had a music program, like a band room and everything. And
At Stets?
Yeah, man. We used to play in the band named Stetsons. We used
Okay.
to play drum in the band. But we had a better one at La Covia Secondary at the time.
That's where you had left from.
So when we left from there, so we go up there, so that one was kind of boring, you know, because we did done go through way more advanced vibe at Lackover Secondary than where we do at States.
Oh, okay.
You know, so after about a year, I just tell my parents that I can't deal with this no more.
Okay.
You know, because by them time, Kobe used to play out, the band Kobe's.
That are the Lacovia band?
The Lackover band. We used to play out and a back Lana Bennett and, you know, them people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. And so by the time we're done with that now and get to States, boredom.
Step back here, step back down, you know.
Step back, you know, so I just tell my mother and my father, so I can't deal with this, you know. So we just leave this and head straight to Montego Bay.
Alright, hold it there, sir.
Yeah.
Hold it there, sir. I think that the band at Lacovia was Black Heat.
No.
No?
It did name the Kobe's.
Right.
But when we leave this now, and when we go in there, we couldn't use a school name because the school name band belonged to the school.
Okay.
So when we head for the North Coast,
Oh.
you know, with Lana Bennett's brother, we name it Black Heat. You know, and take it into the North Coast.
And then I think it became City Heat somewhere along.
Yeah, a virgin come in and buy out the band.
Oh, okay.
And head, but me never play with City. Me never play with a band.
So it was at Lacovia and then City Black Heat.
Black Heat.
So by the time it changed to City Heat, you had moved on.
I'm gone.
All right.
I'm
Before
gone.
pick up Moby side, I
Yeah.
think in the reading it indicated that you received a partial scholarship to the Jamaica School of Art.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
Mr. Manley did give me them scholarship.
So you were very good then, man.
Yeah, man. I love to give them art thing, man. You know, again, boredom chipping. You know, because we do this for quite a while too. Most of my life, I do art. You know,
Okay.
painting and drawing. That's when I study at Lackover Secondary. You know, and when I go States, same thing again. But after a while, it's like, you know, you start realizing, or you start grow up and realize you need way more than what you have.
And for that never last long.
No, so I never even paid no attention to it. I go up there we spend about a month.
Okay.
A month up there. And the need for money start chipping. You know what I'm saying? And nah.
Yes.
Couldn't deal with it.
Right. So you made mention now that while you were at Lacovia, you were backing
Lana Bennett and a bunch of other. We have people like Desmond Baker, bunch of other people that was like up there in talent and in fame locally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But what led you to become a drummer though? Like what was the story behind that?
Well, I want to tell you something, you know. My brother, my older brother, is actually my, what I call now, who me respect. That's my Dan. You know,
your mentor.
when it comes to the streets.
Okay.
You know, street life. So I couldn't let him down in no way, shape, or form. So one night there was a concert at States in the auditorium. A virgin I played drums and thing, and my brother make a bet with a couple of him goonies, them say, I bet you my brother can play drum better than the fool ever play drums. Me never played drums before like that. So me can't let down my brother. The only thing me have to save my life that night was a ratchet knife. So me go, when the bet start, me go around the flowers part. Them have some croton tree in the schoolyard, like, you know. So I cut down 2 sticks. To the croton leaf, them and make 2 drumsticks out there with my knife. Bam, put it back in our back pocket and walk around there. When the band take a break, I go up on the stage. Man must say, like, the whole of female crew, I say, yo, go play some drums. So me go up there, but I remember watching the drummer before that. So the whole time I watch the drummer, when I do, I see him like, him kick, and then I do little thing, so then, you know, so it's like a boof, baff kind of thing, like boof, baff, but the sticker play in between. So me go up there now and start do it, but me not get it.
Not get the timing.
So what me do now, me just trick the whole crowd. So me just start playing, bam, 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 and the place start go wild. So from then me realize showmanship is real. When it comes to live show, showmanship is way more important than the genius that you are as a musician. And it lasts me until to the day.
Showmanship
It's
is
all
more
about
important than the
performance.
genius that you are.
Exactly, it's about performance. Because when you have a crowd in front of you, nobody no want to know what you learn at Berkeley or what them little thing. You can keep that to yourself. You know what I mean? As the genius that you are, as you know the techniques and all them. You know, but what people want to see is something to look at for entertainment. That's what them pay for. You know what I'm saying? So from that night until today, until nights ago when we perform outside the sun, we just figure it out. Say, you have to entertain people. You know what I mean?
So you said now, after leaving States, you guys headed to Montego Bay.
The North Coast, which we had 2 jobs. We have one in a regular hotel, and we have one at what was known at that time as Disco Inferno. You know, I think during that time it changed to Club Inferno.
Yes.
Yeah, but it was Disco Inferno. At that place, I was exposed to a whole lot of major superstars. First time I ever met Biggie Smalls in my life. First, that's how we meet Puffy and them bridging them. You know what I mean? It's like them come through and perform. You know, and we meet the Tramps, the Manhattans, you know, all of them big superstars there, you know. So we kind of learn from watching these big bands and these heavy performers.
Yes.
Them time the Biggie Small was
Small.
not even a recording artist.
Yes.
He just a pass through with the big man, the man a jam. You know what I mean? So
And in Blackheath, were you just playing drums or you were on vocals as
I was
well?
actually the lead vocal for the band.
So how so you tell me how you take on the job, you know, or you take on becoming a lead vocal, you know?
I was the drummer and the lead vocalist for the band, the main vocalist.
Yeah, man, me get that, but how did you become so comfortable as a vocalist that you know a lead a band vocalist?
Me don't know, me don't figure it out, but cause some things you don't really think about, you know, but cause when you love something, you just go in it. You just go in for the kill, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
So you were drummer, a lead vocalist.
Yeah.
And you said no, after a while you moved on from Blackheath.
Yeah, actually, the salary wasn't coming in the way we expected to come in. So I think I was the first one that actually leave that band. I think I was the first one that actually leave the band. I leave that band and went to Negril Beach Village.
Okay.
We played with amongst a band named
Celestial.
Billy Vernon and the Celestials. There you go. And so, but I was like the second drummer.
Okay.
There's a Virgin named Kerry, where he was there regularly, and Billy kind of groomed me for the role because he was getting ready to leave or fire or whatever. So I was there for quite a while, you know, start learning to play for the floor shows and things with the dancers them and you know, and the artists that will come through, you know, like Winston Clark and Dennis Malcolm and them and there. And multiple other people, but I don't remember them, you know. But truth is, after a while, that get kind of boring too. Because I'm a man who get bored easily, you know.
Yeah.
You know, take me too long to get bored of people. If something not interesting over here, so we switch over here. So. You know what I mean? So after a while, that get kind of boring. Then we leave this now and head for Ocho Rios.
Really, North Coast I done for you.
Yeah, man. So we go through the whole North Coast, brother. But we always head for the bands and we are pay the most.
Money.
If we talk to a band and them not pay, you know, where we just come from, if him not pay better.
Keep it moving.
We just keep it moving. Nobody talk to nobody. End up with a band named The Avengers.
Oh.
You know, top band. Little Pub was probably my last band.
Okay.
In
Ocho.
Ocho Rios. Then I was playing. After a while, I hold up a cast start. Then we leave this now and head for next door, the hotel next door with name Intercontinental. You know, you have the Mirage and you have the Intercontinental. There was a band named Happiness Unlimited.
Okay.
And Stevie Wonder come through, see them play, scoop them up, carry them go Elias. So the bridge in
I know that story there.
So the man who actually owned the band have to farm our next band for fit in the hotel space, you know, while them man they gone. So after that now, we form a band that's on name. What the band that the name again? Name too, remember what them band name? Hot Peppers.
Hot Pepper.
Yeah,
Hot Peppers.
yeah. But no, it named Scotch Bonnet.
Scotch. Okay.
It's named Scotch Bonnet. That,
Pepper still hot, man.
right, that end up being Hot Pepper.
Yeah. Oh, so Scotch Bonnet became Hot Pepper after a while.
Right, because after a while, some band members start leave and some get fired. Well, I did get fired from the band then. And that was the start of my chaotic time on the North Coast now, where after a while them have a thing with them called blacklist.
You're blacklisted?
Yeah, man. I was blacklisted for about 10 years on the North Coast.
Oh, you're in a brown banner list?
Couldn't get a job nowhere.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I mean the same foolishness we are going on today. When you're not friends with people and you don't take part in a for them thing, and you're not bridging up with for them thing and you take part in a for them lifestyle, it's kind of hard for you to work with them friends here and there. So everywhere I go, I get fired. If I get a job at Couples. Take me 2 days before the entertainment manager come to me and say, yo, can't keep the band leader and say, we can't keep him up here because I'm a troublemaker. 2 days, them pay me 2 weeks back money. Because back in them days when you get fired from a hotel,
You get a severance package.
that's what them call it, yeah. 2 weeks forward, bye. You know. So everywhere me go and work, I get fired. I get fired from Dancehall, I get fired from Silver Seas. What if I tell me get fired from? I just go there, get a job, and within 2-3 days, entertainment manager find out say me out. You know what I mean?
So this was the time now that you went back to Mobile and the United Street?
This is all about Watcherious now.
Oh, okay.
This is all about Watcherious now. But what really happened is I went to Montego Bay, work with a little band down there, forget them name. But the money again, the salaries again wasn't too right. You know, so I get a call from Mobile. And I will get my story straight. Now I down there work amongst a band at Pana Beach. Carnival Beach. You remember the thing better than me. See, while I was there playing, you have a virgin named Carl Young. Irie FM. We used to have him band up there.
Grove Broadcasting.
Right, with Bob Clark as the lead vocalist. Them come down to Mobile every Friday night.
So hold on, so that was a band?
Yeah.
So Carl Young and Bob Clark were in a band?
No, Carl Young was the big man, was the man who owned everything.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So him come on Mobile now with a band there. And them see me play.
Okay.
So Carl Young scooped me up for film band now. Carl Young was the only person who actually gave me a job back in Watcherious. And I was there for probably about 2 years, 3 years. So,
okay.
You know, at his spot with them. That's a way before all Irie FM and them thing, right? At Grove, it used to name Grove, and I played there for a while. We used to play upon so like certain nights we go up on Duns River Fall.
Okay.
And play like on the beach. So while I was down there playing with the band that night, one night, a brother named Brian Jobson passed through.
Okay.
And come watch the band. And scooped me up as a drummer to play with a group named Native. You know what I mean? And they were in Mama being Watcherious. You know, so that's when I actually start leaving the hotel scenes now.
Okay.
For playing for tourists and entertain tourists. And start move out with professional bands now. You know, and spend a minute with Native. Been a while, but we do more rehearsal than playing out.
Yeah.
You know, so we did it for a while and the thing get professional now, really professional. And me get a call from Junior Marvin.
Oh, yes.
Junior Marvin, where I used to play with Bob Marley and him Wailers them. And,
Okay.
And so me heading to Kingston. When me heading to Kingston.
Wasn't Bob Andy the one who brought her to Kingston though?
Nah.
No? Well, me read that somewhere, but
Nah.
I'm glad you fixed that up.
Nah. Well, you know how stories go, Bridget. I mean, people kind of fix up for them one story.
Yeah, that's why we have you tell a real
It
story.
really don't matter still. I mean, as long as them don't really mix you up in a foolishness, you know what I'm saying? But the stories, them kind of, they're very close because we are talking about within months, you know.
Okay.
Within months, because when I come into Kingston with Junior Marvin, I was actually in this house that we in right now.
Oh, yes?
Right upstairs or so.
Oh, yes?
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I mean, but by this time now, there was so much other things happening with me because I start getting involved with recording studio, you know, Montego Bay and all them little things there. So, where I used to run around with a little studio, that small 8-track studio, you know, and start doing my little thing, you know?
You started producing?
No.
Recording?
I start record myself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I'm still not a singing thing, you know, don't get me wrong, you know. Every band I play with, I play amongst.
Vocal, yeah.
I still have my vocals, but most of the man them are for the main vocalists, you know, so I don't bother to do the whole feature thing. And Native did that for them thing. Junior Marvin was the vocalist.
Yes.
You know, so I actually become a supporting vocalist now, but I still get a one tune.
Okay.
See when I go play live. Yeah man, you know, so from there so now.
And even before you moved here, so, because remember you mentioned Junior. So at any time were you involved in Bob set up any at all?
Not yet.
Okay.
What really happened is I start doing my thing right. That's how we run about there. So Junior Marvin, I rehearse on the back there. And I used to ride a little DMX bicycle, one of them fat wheel one there. You know, so I ride, go up the street and some buck up a virgin named Mikey BSC, play left hand. And him start say, boy, yeah, man, me I play the other day, man, you wicked, man, I play bass too now, we form a little band. For put together, for go back. Bob Andy.
Okay.
But by this time now, we don't really have no money with Junior, we just had to do some real professional thing and another the whole, you know what I mean? So, I just tell Junior Marvin, say, watch out, me out, you know, because you don't know it go. But I guess by them time, Junior was waiting on the name, the Wailers, for clear up. You know, because them couldn't go a road with that. So we have to be playing out. We play out one time down at Watcher Race as The Explosion.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, I said to Junior, I said, boy, it's not going to work, you know, this feel like an amateur thing, you know, so move off. Bob Andy start paying me. So Bob Andy actually have up a retainer.
Okay.
You know?
Man, I was stable job you know again, man.
Exactly. So now I get my money once every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So that was cool. That was kind of a college for me, you know, because Bob Andy was heavily into jazz.
Okay.
Hate jazz. Me hate jazz, and Bob Andy's
love it.
Love jazz. So him get me caught up with listening to jazz and the intricacies of the music and blah blah blah, you know. So but they kind of start like being around Bob, this you know. But the things start get away now to where I say I start get bored and stagnate again, you know. Then here comes Raskabi. And him a do film thing now. So I went off and started play drum for Rasta.
Oh, I never know that part of the
Yeah,
of
man,
the
at the
journey.
same time I play drum for Raskabi too, man, you know, so. Yeah, man, but to run around and do the whole music thing.
All right, all it a Raskabi there. So we could go back around and one little part of it. When you left Black Heat, I think Diana King replaced you as lead vocalist.
Diana King replaced me in a Black Heat, actually, in a City Heat.
City Heat. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, because you left before it became City Heat.
Right.
Mm,
'Cause
okay.
that band actually used to play at a hotel in Orchard Race, you know. At Eden 2.
Okay. Not
Yeah.
familiar with that hotel.
Right,
so.
right, I'm Miami way there, so.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's,
Hotel that was before my time. Because that's why I never grew up still in there. So
Bridge, we
a lot of
talk-
the places that we have mentioned, like
right, we are
the
talking about
roadies
years
places.
ago, this, you know. This are
That man,
years.
everything good,
like
man.
years, you know, brother.
But that your age, I say, you know what I
Right,
mean?
only for years, you know.
I know some of the places, man, I guess some of the places,
You
them
probably
name
didn't
change
get born
and
yet,
something.
yeah.
No. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So when I jumped from that group, the band was Black Heat, them time there. Then we jumped from that group there and the band become the Virgin who from Kingston I come down buy out the band from the Virgin.
And it became City Heat.
It become City Heat. So Diana King actually replaced me in that band and a drummer named Paul.
Paul.
You know, so 2 people replaced me in that one band.
Because you were a drummer and lead
Because them time
vocalist.
there I was a drummer and the lead vocalist.
Yes. Another thing when I kind of skip over, I think when you were backing Lorna,
Bennett, yeah.
you were being paid at that time. That's when you started earning.
Yeah, man, that was my first ever payday
in the music.
in the music business.
How old were you at the time?
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
I remember. Them time I'm a youth, man, because it was, I remember the money I get.
How much?
$75.
$75.
And it was a check. I don't have no bank account, so I couldn't go change it. So Tony take it and give me the cash.
Okay.
And him
Go deal with it.
go deal with it, you know what I'm saying? So that was the reason why I said I look back, because back them time there, my shop, I start shop from about 10 o'clock in the morning the next day, right? And my birthday, you know.
Okay.
So I get paid for my birthday. So the next day I go shopping.
Makes sense.
I start shop from about 10 o'clock. I buy up everything, because back in them days we buy pants length. We buy shirt, you know, but we don't buy no jeans and them things, we buy pants length. So we buy pants length, shirt, shoes, you know. All of them things out of the $75 and still have money left. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so we couldn't look back from that, you know, so that's the reason why we still keep going.
Moving. So
Yeah.
then now you said that you ended up playing for Rascarby.
Yeah,
And that was in Kingston.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was somewhere in Kingston. I mean, I remember which one in Kingston. Yeah. But you know, after a while, Rascal be getting lazy, you know, and we did a rehearsal as a band, and him now come a rehearsal, and him we supposed to play for. So we just start play what we play, and you know, just start learn the whole music thing and learn whole heap of tune. And we decide, so we don't want to take that band back to the North Coast.
Okay.
It was a good band. I remember the man used to play amongst I and I, but you know, we just, you know, everybody start drift and go their own way because, you know, and then I really make no money again. We just rehearse every day. But the experience was good. Those are the experience why, you know, we end up with the level of what we know. You know, yeah, man.
So where was the next move to at the time?
Next move, where we after that? Jesus.
You did actually start record people in Mobile yet? You did actually start the studio? Okay, let's start that yet.
No. Well, I end up back on the North Coast. Start playing with a brother named Jackie Jackson.
Okay.
Play bass, which was in the Windham. Right, I end up back down there.
Okay, the Mobile side again then.
Right. And from then now, that was my biggest earning
Gig.
to date.
Yeah? Wyndham Rosal.
Virgin. I start build house out of that.
Oh yeah?
I start build my house. I get a piece of land, I get a acre of land and I'm be there. And start build my house in a farm heights.
Farm heights.
You know what I mean? I build a house now and from ground level up to window height, you know, and I go on this, you know. But what I do, I actually finish 2 rooms and a bathroom, right? Bedroom, bathroom, bedroom. You know a typical style of house there. And I live in a 1 room. Them time I have my little daughter just born.
Okay.
My first daughter just born, Tamik. And so me have she with me now. You know, she born at St. Elizabeth in Santa Cruz.
Okay.
You know, so I go for her, have her, because her mother did get me to go back to the Bahamas. Mother fly out and leave her with me.
Oh.
So now me become a father with a daughter. You know. Me and my daughter just chill out now. So me have a room where a fair spot that I'm up here on my own. So when me do know, me just put her in my room and I start buy equipment. Put in a room, you know, and that's when I start.
Build a studio.
Right, I start learning things.
Again, me's a reader, not a reader man, you know, but me's a reader.
Yeah.
See? And it says that it is a visit to Tubby's with specialist
Yeah,
Dylan.
man. I start with Doug Montego, you know, I start the dub plate for all of the artists, I start record, whole heap of little youth and, you know, experiment with the whole vibe. While me I work at the hotel, at night time, at daytime now, me in my studio. I do my thing. So anyway, me a virgin name specialist come amongst me now and start record theme like a virgin name.
Hold on, and when you say specialist, you mean this specialist?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
Specialists we used to manage the artists, them man. The spec shop.
All right.
Yeah, him come amongst me and I do some dub plate amongst, you know, the local artists, I mean, I'm up here. And
Papa Richie and them, man.
Papa Richie was actually
Pants and Sonny and them.
Pants and Sonny was part of my crew, you know. So anyway, we did it. I do a thing and one day, especially say I go Kingston. You know, because you know I'm a mobile youth. And I roll with them go Kingston. Go around at Tubby's and I say, Tubby's studio, and I say, yo! Them time they a cassette, 4-track cassette me I use a mobile. So when I see film thing, I say, yo, virgin, reel-to-reel machines and all them thing there. I say, whoa. So I start talk to him about it, you know. And he say, yeah, man, this is what you do, man. Just buy one of them 8-track on here. And buy the little board there. And buy a 2-track reel-to-reel. That's where you're going to mix down to. Cause the whole time a cassette, I record on 4-track cassette. And I mix down to cassette. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have a record player. You know what I mean? So anyway, I head back to Montego Bay. And we do what we do. Make our money. You know, send off somebody go Philadelphia. Then buy it at Philadelphia. Shipping everything. Georgia, big up yourself. You know. She bring in everything down to Montego Bay. Set up my studio now. And that become the studio in Montego Bay. Nobody else had a studio in Montego Bay. But before that, a virgin named Stammer Harton used to have a studio in Irwin.
Oh, okay.
But that was the only studio ever in the history of Montego Bay. And then now I come and have that studio. And that studio run for a good 15 years.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, in Montego Bay, man, we had the city. Everybody starts say Montego Bay.
And whilst we on that, I could just wrap up that part. You were recording people like Danny Dread and Courtney Melody, Call Me Angel.
Call Me, Courtney Melody and Danny Dread.
Johnny Osbourne. Which song you record for Johnny? I can't remember right up with your head.
I can't remember none of them.
I think you recorded Ninja Man as well another time.
Ninja Man and somebody else.
And Ninja and somebody? Okay.
No, that was Ninja Man by himself.
Okay.
With Nah Go Love It. Nah Go Love It.
Are you?
My tune that man. My tune that.
Big tune that father man.
Yeah man, but you have no, when me record them tune, I never used to put out tune, you know.
You were giving them to Rockers
Masters.
Masters.
Them and give them to Rockers Master. Because I don't know nothing about put no tune. Remember, I never venture out in the recording thing yet, in the putting out tune yet.
So Rockers Master had a record shop or a record label?
He have a record store.
Record store.
But then him set up a label himself.
So you just are building them and give them him a license.
So as we build them, we just hand them over to him. You know, because I'm a virgin. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
You know, then I start Hanover after a while now. Me and Rockers couldn't really get along too.
So that's a top ranking coming, I
We
think.
start Hanover stuff to top ranking now. Then start top ranking here what me I do and start bring artists come up by me now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we da do a thing up there for quite a while.
And was it during that time that you recorded Pot of Gold with Richie Stevens, or it was after?
Richie Stevens was recorded way before all of that foolishness.
Oh, yeah.
Way before that. When Richie Stevens come check me, him have a name like Cherry Lang Chilla or whatever they call himself. Yeah, man. Him have a look, one of them look a fool name there, you know what I mean? One of them, cause you know, I try getting at the whole dancehall thing.
Yeah.
Tarantula.
Probably Tarantula.
Something in the name. I don't remember though. But when I watch a movie name with a brother named Richie Valens. With a movie there.
Richie Valens.
It was a true life story of him. I binge watch the movie.
Okay.
Seeing so every time I go back to the movie, I hear this Richie Valens. Seeing so I'm my youth with film little names. But them time I record him have a big tune now name I forget what it name, but it wasn't Pot of Gold.
Oh, okay.
It was something before they were record Pot of Gold, then we record So Amazing.
Oh.
But what really happened is that name them I couldn't manage. I couldn't manage that name, so I said, yo my youth, what your real name? And him tell me him real name, say my name Richard Stevenson. So I said, chop that up, man, and call yourself Richie Stevens. You know, because Richie Valens is actually dead.
Right.
You know, I think he died in real life. And then I do the true story. So I say, you probably need to call yourself Richie Valens, man, but true that out there already, I said, call yourself Richie Stevens, man. So we actually name him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Enough of them other youth down there, man. We have a youth down there named First Blood, which he was like the man to go be a Sanchez.
Oh, okay.
Bad little youth too, you know what I mean? And we did that try with them and top ranking that put him out too. And do him thing. Yeah,
and
man.
as we are talking about Richie and top ranking, Richie Stevens and Garnet Silk did a song.
Yeah.
Fight Back.
Fight Back.
What's the story behind, not Fight Back itself, but the rhythm? Because I think you have a song on that rhythm named Flip Up.
Never flip her up on a good thing, no. Yeah. That tune that come from, one day I listen to a commercial about Bunty, the quicker flipper up. And it mess up my head. It's like me, I say, whoa. You know, the way them do it, you know, the kids and thing, and I say, well, vibe the rhythm and thing. And
when you say vibe the rhythm, you arrange and organize the rhythm?
Yeah, I build it back, you know, and give it to top ranking, saying, and top ranking. But them time I remember now, so only I each track a studio I have.
Right.
So top ranking like the rhythm, but him never like the oomph of it. You know, like I say, I love the rhythm, you know, but it now oomph the way it's supposed, it now beat the way it's supposed to beat. And him take it and carry it come to Kingston, come give Danny Brownie.
So Danny remade the rhythm.
Danny them make back the rhythm, and when me hear it back, I say, whoa, it's bad, man. Me have a different tune on it. But when me hear the rhythm, I start sing back the whole vibe with the Bunty commercial.
Right.
So I sing back that tune, but never flip her up on a good thing. So that's how I end up with that tune there. Then Rich Stephen sing a tune on it too.
Oh, okay.
And Richie Stephen did sing the whole tune itself, you know. But him and when name
Garnet
Silk that go through them little vibe thing, and Garnet must say they owe him a favor. You know, so him just come in and them take out some part and put in Garnet. But actually a Richie Stephen write it. That song was written before. You know?
Okay.
So Garnet just tweak where, you know. Yeah, man.
And at this time, because you were, as I said, you were recording at the time. So question now.
Yeah.
You had recorded Knocking on Heaven's Door at Moby, or everything was recorded in Orcharius?
Nah. Only we remake everything in Ocherius.
But all things were done from
Everything was done
Farm Heights.
in Farm Heights. Everything was done in Farm Heights. We carry all of that because you have to remember now, say, my studio was a little studio as far as the industry was concerned. You know, me never have no whole heap of tracks with, you know, trip out and stop things.
And 8 tracks to say I work with?
8 tracks me have. So with back them time, I remember now say, call it 7 tracks because there was a system or there was a technology called 70 where you have to record on 1 track. It's a sound we go right through the whole tune.
Okay.
So when you play that tune or you patch that out to the machines them where you actually use and that control the machines. So we cut vocal upon the tape and the music upon the machine them. So when you play the tape play the machine them. You understand me? So when you're done with all of that now, then you have to mix down all of that and then send it back to the reel. Do upon 2 tracks. You know what I'm saying? So my thing was like basically not as heavy as the so-called Kingston sound. You know, so Top Ranking was like, nah man, it's alright, don't worry about it. We can record yeah, so vocally, but we have to do all the mixing down at Kingston. So it wasn't no big thing to me because I understand the politics, I understand the technology.
Right.
You know, if it's one thing we understand from day one, we understand how the technology works because we that work it for a long time. So what really happened is most of the stuff that I did with Top Ranking, and there was other producers down there too, you know.
Okay.
You know, in the town. The 2 record shop that was right there, El Paso and the next one, those brethren were producers. This brethren from Canada, him was executive, all of them was executive producers.
Okay.
You know, they must spend the money.
Yeah man, yeah man.
Because we have a Leroy Gibbon song. One of the baddest Leroy Gibbon song, you know. Forget what name now. But that was one of his first big record. It come right out of my little studio out of Montego Bay.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man. Power of Love. That tune there. Yeah, one of the biggest tune, man. Seeing back in them days there. So we did that there. We do all the music at my studio. Them time there. Virginia and Dave Richards.
Okay.
You know, do the music and thing. And I did the drums. And him do the piano and bass and all them thing there. And Leroy Gibbons come in and record the vocal. And we carry that. I think him carry that because Canada go mix it.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, man.
Oh. Everything makes sense at all. But you know, so you had done knocking on heaven's door from Mobile.
Them time of knocking on heaven's door done long time. Remember no version, knocking on heaven's door was done from 1989. 89, right between the so, right? But never see the light of day.
Until 91.
Until 91. You know,
right.
Because what really happened is Stanley Chin, rest his soul, bring me a cassette one day and say, yo, my youth, listen to this. It's a Chinese version, see? And then play me the tune.
Bob Dylan.
Yeah, Bob Dylan. But it was just a guitar and a singer. It come from a movie. It come from a movie, some old cowboy movie, you know, and them record it off of a movie. So, you know, when me I hear upon the tape, wasn't when me listen to the real thing.
Quality difference.
So my interpretation of when me hear upon the tape is where I hear the you know, the tune where no one do his thing, history. Yeah. You know
what saying that though,
yeah.
There has been, or there was, some controversy surrounding the path that song took into mainstream.
Yeah.
You did it at Farm Heights, and I think eventually it was redone at Grove.
We carry the machine itself, put in the back of a car and carry go to Grove. And because we like what we did do at the house.
Oh, you love that?
Yeah, me like that.
That version of it.
But when I go to Grove with it now, Barry O'Hare was like, nah, yo.
Oh, yeah?
No. Barry O'Hare was like, nah. But don't worry about it. Come carry all my drum machine, the MPC 62 them time then. carry my drum machine and put it down and everything. And so we decided to transfer it to 24 track, reel to reel. And yeah, obviously we're going to add to it.
Yeah, can you have more tracks,
We have more tracks now so we can Berkeley it out.
Do all backing vocals and all of these things.
Exactly. You know, so it was like, nah. You know, like the drum tracks, but him never like the keyboard them with upon it.
Okay.
You know. So we actually never transfer nothing from the original track.
Oh.
You know.
So you build it back from scratch?
We build it back from scratch. And then now we have a bridge named Stephen Stewart.
Okay.
That was at the studio at the time. He was one of them technical man there. I think he used to tour with Bob Marley as an engineer.
Okay.
You know, him hear the tune, him out the door and hear the tune I play in there when I do the tracks, and him come in and say, hold on there. Play it back again. So in the spot where I not sing, and him play the piano solo.
Oh, so put on the phrase on it.
Yeah, him put on the solo itself. You know. But Barry over here play most of the instrument them. The drum tracks was mine. You know, I'm going to go sing. I go back in there, go sing the tune. You know, Ruel Thompson, which was the
Tough Gang.
The big man at Tough Gang at the time. He was the money man behind that. He was a
executive producer
behind that. You know.
But was Ruel managing you at the time?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Actually, I was actually freelance at the time. It's after that now, him decides, you know, him they put out a tune after that with me, or before that with me, they put out a tune before knocking at him door.
Okay.
So then now we kind of lock up the relationship and the vibe there and say, all right, you know, manage the thing. So me move my studio from Montego Bay into Kingston, round the south.
Same place where sir?
No.
Oh, okay.
When you go down Hope Road or some Upper Waterloo Road.
Okay.
Right? Him have an office up there, so the open office up there, so. You know, and that's where all of that old Ed Robinson thing they start. You know, cause I used to run around with Sharon Burke and them, you know.
Yeah, man, because I know that after, because there was a falling out of sorts between you and Ruel.
Me and Ruel.
And that is when you ended up with Sharon.
I end up with Sharon them time there. But I knew Sharon before that. Still,
Okay.
Know, so.
Because Sharon and Ruel used to...
There was boyfriend and girlfriend, man. Them that do them thing there from a long time, brother. You know, because that thing, that's how we meet. I think that's how I met Sharon. You know, through him. You know, so what really happened is we do a little thing and, you know, up a Ruel. We have the studio around there and we make up some other things and Ruel put out them tune there. But him never put out Knocking at Him Door because I hate the tune. Because
Barry rearranged everything.
It was too pristine for me. It was just like I start not get used to that sound of
So
it.
you wanted what, a more hardcore type of vibe?
Grimy. Because you have to remember now, Virgin, this is when some of the biggest tune them was about old people and shoot them in the head, you know. You understand me?
Yeah.
Street. Let me say street. You couldn't get no more street than that, you know. You couldn't get no more slack. You couldn't get no more street. This was the heights of when dancehall become dancehall. You understand me? Tiger, Shabba Ranks, you know what I mean? Papa San, all them youth there was just killing it with that sound there. And it was a steely and cleavy sound with the jamming sound. And my sound kinda
soft.
Yeah, pretty cards and them thing there, you know. Back in them days was the little Casio thing and the keyboard, the keys them so close to each other.
But Sanchez and Berries and Wayne, one of them do the thing that side the same way, man.
Yeah, but me never want to go.
You want to the hardcore.
Hardcore music, me I look for.
See the praise.
You understand me? So the thing, this kind of sound, if you listen to that sound, we come out a Grove studio. And we come out a Kingston studio.
Different.
Totally different. The Grove studio was like up here so, and the man at the studio, the jammies and the tubbies and the other studio, there was like right here so, in terms of quality. But the vibe with the money I have, we never have that. You understand me? The vibe and the oomph and, you know what I mean? The thing we're grown into what become dancehall. We never have it coming from Montego Bay into St. Anne, into Ocho whatever. We never have that vibe there. You know, but we have a better sound. You understand me? So that was what me kind of did respect, the sound of the streets. You know, we never get that. So when him get ready to put out Knocking on Him Door, when me hear the final product, I say, it's alright, sound good, but me not too like the tune. And him put out the tune and
Buddy.
I want to tell you something, that was one of the reasons why me and him kind of go east and west.
Because he put out the tune.
Because
you never want to put out the tune.
never want that tune out. Because it's on the mix.
Irony
Right?
striking.
And him said to me, youth, trust me, you see that sound where you hear them a run now? It's a weekend thing. It just have a last year a while. After a while, they go drop off. I mean, it take a while for drop off, don't get me wrong. But after a while, it just dead out. You know, and it start change. Because you know, it change from that sound there too. And now you're being the vibe one night time.
Uncle chanting vibration.
It's like everybody start bubble up themselves. The only thing them wasn't doing was selling brooms. You understand me? Everybody start rasta out. Everybody start Naya being the out. You know what I mean? So it changed, which he was right. You know. But put it this way. The tune that come out Monday, and 3 years later, hit tune.
So it still took a while to bubble up.
Probably 4 years later, Virgin, you know what I mean? I go home at my house and I get a call from foreign, from New York. And the girl the lady in a hairdressing parlor, and I listen to the big radio station. And she called up on the hairdresser phone people and say, yo, listen this, no you this. And play it and I say, yeah man, I'm me. And she said, I the #1 tune.
Where was she?
New York.
New York, okay, yeah, New York.
She said, the #1 tune. I'm kiss my teeth down the phone. Because I think I joke she because by this time now, I put out, if a rude boy had this, Roughneck.
Roughneck
Them
song.
time you know I hook up with Mikey Bennett.
Oh.
Which was one of my greatest time in the music thing now because I
The time
learned.
Mikey was around by Gussie?
Yeah man, Mikey da Gussie and we are work between Gussie Studio and Black Scorpio.
Okay.
By this time you know me I come up from Montego Bay and me there. And you know, I work amongst them, I'm there among Sharon Burke them now. By the time now, me and real fall out and me and real go east and west. And which was one of the biggest mistakes that I ever make.
Oh yeah?
One of the biggest mistakes I ever make with Ruel because Ruel saw the future. Was one of the man. Because he used to sit down and tell me things and I say, yo, everything what Ruel tell me back in them days.
Manifest itself.
Manifest itself right in front of me. But it take a while. It take some of them tell me take probably 4 or 5 years, but everything that Ruel tell me back in them days, they come to pass. You know. Yeah man, but you know, it's like we sit down and watch everything just a change right in front of your eyes and I go like, whoa. I should have listened to Ruel.
So, which label was the song officially released on?
Officially, it was released on...
On a VP?
Nah, man.
Oh, because, and the reason I asked that, because I know your first album, Once Again, was released through VP, and that song is on that album.
On Top Ranking. All right. I do an album for Top Ranking. Within all of this I go on now.
Yes.
I do a nice go project for Top Ranking.
That was Once Again?
Yeah. But what really happened is like, after I do about 10 songs for ranking on the album there, when them played for, whoever them played for a VP, them claim so them don't really hear a single for match Knocking on Heaven's Door. Cause I remember Knocking on Heaven's Door come out and...
Kick way already.
Right, and then me have rude, if a rude boy had this, and
And if I
Roughneck, and all them tune. I have some whole heap of street tune now where.
a roughneck, rough
Right,
tune.
when I love and I say, yeah man, that direction that I'm going at. You know. When them listen the album, it have some nice, you know, Atlantis and all them tune upon it. VP I say, no, you're nothing for much. Knocking on even though, cause that was the #1 tune. That was what really I carried. The Ed Robbins name. So now me and Ruel now nothing. So what them do is that them say, alright, they won't take Knocking on Heaven Door. They won't license it from Ruel, which was from Tough Gang.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
They won't take that tune there and put it on the album. So if you notice on the album itself, you have the lineup of the whole tune, but Knocking on Heaven Door is not written on it. It's not on there. It's not written like, you have #1, #2, #3, #4. It's the last tune that them put on the album, but it's not written on it. Them take a sticker and stick it on the front of the album and say, including the hit Knocking on Heaven Door. Yeah, so it wasn't even part of that album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Context is very important, which is why I give
it
you
was just a whole different bunch of confusion going on. So, yeah, I mean, you know, the reggae industry is, you know, it's like it not have no plan. Everything does, you know, like, all right, cool, I'm gonna do that with it. You know, it not, you know, so.
Now, we step back a little before we come back up here, so Zane.
Yeah.
I think the first, you can correct me, the first official 45-year release was in That Loving You.
First official 45 that I released, actually, wasn't in That Loving You.
What was it?
It was If I Follow My Heart, right? But here's the trick. That was my first effort as a producer, put out tune. I put out that tune, they never gone away. Then I do Ain't That Loving You with Rockers Master.
Okay.
And put it out, and it did well. You know, it started getting me airplay now on Radio Wave, which was a Montego Bay base station.
Oh, Radio Wave.
Yeah, man, I used to hear Radio Waves. You know, did well for me. The Mirror, give me a nice write up, and so man, the whole of the West Coast now into Negril and them places.
No, yeah.
Start get to know me now as an artist, you know, and the name Ed Robinson with Ain't That Loving You, you know. So, I mean, yeah, later on I redo it, and that was the one that actually
Take off.
you know. But that the first version of Ain't That Loving You was the Montego Bay version, you know.
Yeah, and Ruel fall out.
Yeah.
Technically, and then Sharon now became your manager of sorts.
Yeah. She stepped in, but by them time, you know, me still a record with different producers.
Right.
My record was Fatis. My record with Mikey Bennett. My record with Patrick.
Donovan Jermaine.
My record basically with everybody. You know, the only producer that I wanted to work with that me never really get to work with, the only executive producer really, was Steely and Clevie them.
Oh, okay.
I work with them like just the other day, right before Steely passed. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to do some work with them, you know what I mean? But it was one of them rough things that couldn't get in the too tough. Yeah, man.
So at Sharon now, and again, the literature out there would suggest that you were one of the first, if not the first, artist that Sharon...
I was the first artist Sharon ever managed. Sharon actually become a manager, artist manager because of me. Sharon actually become a booking agency. I mean, she used to do her thing with the Sunsplash thing.
Right.
But she was more like an entertainment coordinator with them.
Oh.
You know, when she went into the whole Solid agency there, if you remember this, remember a tune I do, Solid, my solid, I'm bonafide.
Oh, okay.
See,
so that's
solid.
where the name came from.
Well, put it together, you know. See, So Sharon Burke thing become the big thing. After Sharon Burke I do her management thing with me, she take on to the company, people like Cocotti,
Papa San.
Michael Rose. Papa San them come later on.
Okay, later, okay.
Yeah. And who the part of artist, man. 1 ton of artists she take on after that. And it become a little bit crowded around there for me. You know, it become a little bit boring and thing. But with all of that I go on, Sharon used to put me on a thing named Reggae Sunsplash. Right? First year, cool. Second year, I was signed to a company named MCA Records. That's one of the reasons why I kind of walk away from that.
Okay.
From that situation. Yeah.
And you kept you have been mentioning a few of the songs, like Roughneck. Is it Roughneck or Roughneck Sound? What is the official name of the song?
Roughneck.
Roughneck. Yeah. You mentioned a song now.
You see, I don't cut you, my brother, but I tell you one thing. You see, you probably have that. You just probably see a record with Roughneck Sound, right? Reason being for them thing there is the reggae industry again. Everywhere I go in the world, I went to South America, which was like Peru, you know, and then place there, Chile and then place there, Mexico. Every country I've been to, Canada, America, England, Germany, every country I've been to, knocking on heaven door, Roughneck, all of them record they on different labels.
Okay.
You know, so whoever control the record here in Jamaica,
I license it to other people.
I license it to everybody. So every country I go, I buy one of the 45. I still have them 45 there with all of them different labels. So we just frame them like them come from Billboard and put them up. You know the thing on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So me have the whole of them. You know, so that's why, but them name them differently.
Yes.
You know, them call them different. Canada, them probably call it Roughneck Sound, and New York, them call it Roughneck. Over here, so them call it Roughneck. You know what I mean?
Pentos, Rude Boy Down This.
Yeah.
And that song now, the reason why that song is important is because I think there's a collaboration of sorts now with you and Buju Banton of that same song. Was it a situation where you guys were in the studio at the same time or a splice?
No.
What go on this up? Watch How You Flex is the
Watch How You Flex is the one
with you and Buju, yeah man. And the one with you alone is Rude Boy Down This.
Rude Boy Down This.
Right.
Right. What really happened is Jermaine, Donovan Jermaine wanted a combination with me and a DJ upon that tune. I come and say, yo, that tune that make a good combination, you know. And I choose Tony Rebel. Because actually Tony Rebel is
your cousin.
You know?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A family bloodline. But Tony not do bad man tune.
Yeah, not hardcore like that.
Not do rude boy
Fresh
tune.
vegetable and them thing man depend
Right.
Help me big up Jamaica there something.
Listen, every man ride him donkey different, brother. You know, so Jermaine choice of DJ was
Gargamel.
Was Gargamel. You know, them time I know him as Smurf. You know what I'm saying? So yeah man, so but him go them clean off the part them way. You know what I'm saying, and then put on Buju on it. Me hear that tune when it release and become something. I never hear it, not even at demo stage.
Oh yeah?
Nah, I never hear it.
So man, I never run it by you?
No,
so just chop it
no,
and drop it?
by them time there now.
Yeah, they are road?
Me not really them amongst them, you know. Because I'm one of them kind of artists. As me go to the studio and get my work done,
You're gone.
me going back to my studio. Me not have no time for, you know, hang around and socialize, you know what I'm saying? Yeah man, so me never even hear the demo.
Before I go any further, you say if I finish an interview and I ask me to do this, the ladies them are kill me. There are a couple lines out and knocking on heaven's door there. Please I tax.
I heard him say, Mama, take this badge off of me, yeah. 'Cause I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, way too dark, you see. And I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. You want more?
Yes, man.
We have concert coming up, yeah?
Big tune, brother.
Give
And a
thanks.
few people have done
Yeah.
different versions of that song.
What do you?
But your version is a version that has really and truly stood the test of time.
There's a story behind one of those versions, you know. There was a brother, big top, so-called top reggae producer who came from America. When him hear that record, they was doing a tribute to Bob Dylan album.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody called me, which I assume was him, but after a while I hear it wasn't him.
Okay.
He make one of them people call me directly. Then they didn't call my people. They call me directly and offer me $800 US. By this time, this is one of the biggest records in a reggae.
Mm-hmm.
And them call me and offer me $800 for sing back the tune.
$800.
Yeah, 800 US. For sing back the tune, but them don't want me sing. Knocking on heaven's door. Them want me sing knocking on Zion's door.
Okay.
So me I tell him say, me no really depend on Zion thing they would do. And but the way they want me sing it back is a different. They want to play back the music with the original set of cards.
Okay.
The real set of all the cards, or the progression set. The way me play it back, you know, I know so the progression go, you know. You understand? And that is not the original progression. It's close though, but not the original thing. And I refused to do it. And probably about 2 years later, a year later, I hear an artist sing it back. You know, it's out there. A reggae artist out there sing it back. You know what I mean? So we have some serious stories where.
Yeah, and
Both
question,
are recorded.
was there any issues copyright with Dylan's people when the song broke?
No, I want to tell you something. Basically, what I collect from that record, what I get as far as residual from that record is what them call mechanicals. You know what I'm saying? I don't get nothing from publishing because I don't own the publishing.
Right.
I get zero from publishing, but as far as dub plate and the mechanicals from it, my version that I sing, I put it out there. You know what I mean? I get back my due.
What you put in there?
Way past where I put in there.
Can imagine. All right, so there has been, you know, you have spoken about some of the challenges really the reggae industry. There was a point in your life which eventually led to MCA. There was a benefit concert, crucial concert.
Oh God.
And so the story around that is that a newspaper published a photo of you and you were linked to substance abuse and you were taken from. What happened around there, sir?
Link? Never linked to it. I was
The
accused.
paper? Oh,
I was accused.
Okay.
No, what really happened is there was a benefit concert, the crucial concert that was put on with basically every artist from every walk of life, from jazz to everybody who claims that them artists in Jamaica was on that show. And I think my situation come from something different.
Okay.
Because what really happened, yeah, I know people who involved with, you know,
Drugs.
With drugs. I know people who involved with using it. I know people, I'm associated with people who use it.
Okay.
I'm associated with people who peddle it. I'm associated with people who export it.
So it's guilt by association?
Maybe,
Okay.
I don't know. But what really happened is, if you look, I think that thing is still out there now. But if you look on the advertisement, it was in the Gleaner.
Oh, it was the Gleaner.
Or the Star. If you look on the advertisement, the middle, the centerfold.
Centerfold?
The centerfold. When you open the middle of the Gleaner, right? The biggest picture on there was me. I was in the middle. When you fold the paper, you fold me right now my face. Since I was in the middle, right? And the biggest picture, you know when you put out some picture and you put out Bob Marley and Dennis Brown and Jacob Miller and them man there. Bob Marley had the biggest picture, I'm the biggest superstar.
You have the biggest picture.
And nobody know me. Nobody, cause guess what? That was my first concert in the history of Jamaica.
Oh, that would have been a first show.
That would be my first show. So that was for about 2 weeks before that. It was, you know, when you overhear people attack, me there at the airport, and I overhear people attack. Yo, them boy you get them big picture in there, and you have this a superstar, blah, 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 blah. And Tiger was the headline.
Okay.
Right? All right. That was the start of the beat down. 2 days before the concert, Carlos Max Brown, who was my version at the time, him come to me, him have the paper in his back pocket full of look like Jonah D. must big up and down himself. Him have the paper in his back pocket, so, and him take it out and open it. The second page in the paper, like when you look on the front of the paper, I forget which paper though, I think of the X News or something. It say, yeah, man kill man in Clarendon, blah, blah, blah. Then you turn the next page, which was like page 2. There was a picture on it. He moved me and just drop it and say, yo, you can't do better than that. There was a picture on it and I say, yo, how that? I did not recognize me. I swear to God. I did not recognize my own picture. And it says, they would even give me a big up. It's an artist drop from crucial concert because of alleged drug use.
So 2 people you forward, you know?
Huge. Huge, Bridget. Biggest boss. But put it this way now. It affect me away. It affect me emotionally. And it mess up the head. Somewhere. Because guess what? I never really used to the whole PR thing back then. I mean, if I didn't know, I probably would have added to the story. Okay. But I never used to the PR thing, and them kind of PR thing, I say, whoa, this will kill my career. And I say, whoa, but I don't have a career, so I don't have a career yet, so what I worry about? Right. You know what I'm saying? So I look on it and I go like, whoa, but psychologically it messed me up for a good while, you know, for a good 2-3 months. This is 2 days before the concert. So Sharon Burke said to me, say, yo, don't go. Don't go to the concert. My virgin said to me, say, yo, go to the concert, man. What are you talking about? So, I go to the concert backstage. So, the backstage, because you know you get a pass and everything, and the backstage, and them tell me, a lady tell me, say, when she look on the, what you call it? Running order. The running order. I know they on it. But I advertise for this show. And I said, whoa, maybe that's why Sharon got them and I forgot. So anyway, I there at the backstage of the show. And so Muta said to me, say, which part of the show you there? So I said, I don't know. So I said, yo, my youth, don't move in on me, I bring you up.
A Muta call you on the stage?
A Muta make me stay there because I get ready to leave. So Muta make me stay there. Now watch this, you know. Remember, this is pre-1900s, you know. Yeah. This is probably 80 something. Cause I don't think me have knocking on even though them times there's a big tune, you know. My big tune was Ain't That Loving You and, and Roughneck and them tune. Alright. I consider myself a rock artist. I never really see myself as a reggae artist. I see myself like on the level of Nirvana and them people in terms of performance and the wild and the crazy thing and you know the wild hair and you know the cut up jeans and ripped jeans and cut off t-shirt and all them things. So I saw me dress that day there in a jeans jacket and a cut up jeans pants. Anyway, me there. And Muta Baruka said to me, say, don't move, you know. Me, I bring you up because I saw them always are going like them want to give youth and youth a fight. Me like an idiot now take it and say, yo, me I stay here because Muta the big man and him are the MC for the show, him are the master of ceremony. Muta called me up on the stage, Virgin, when everything are gone. By this time, the backing band and all who did a back the band, because I think them have 2 backing band them time there,
Okay.
said they was not going to play for me. Because one of the musicians them say, them know me from Race days and know say me is a crackhead from them time. Me I smoke drugs. Them know say me always a smoke drugs. Because me crazy and them little things. So me I say, whoa. Mark, you know, me hear that now 2 days before this concert thing is supposed to go on, you know. Me like a dummy now still turn up at the show. When me turn up at the show, Virgin, this is backstage drama now, you know. A good thing they never invent Facebook and YouTube them time, you know, brother. Virgin, the man said to me, say, don't move. Him come off of the stage and come talk to me, you know. So I say, all right, so I stand up now, boom. When I stand up there, the man go up on the stage and introduce me, you know. And when the man introduced my brother, in my head, I just go run up there and do my tune, but I think about it and I say, but who going to play for me? The band said them not play for me.
Drop it a cappella, man.
A cappella, me don't give them, so you mean, you think I'm afraid? So my brother, when the man introduced me, I'm going to go up on the stage, instead of me go to the mic and start sing my tune, him just say, yo, singer, come here. I'm going to go to him. And him say, all right, you see that little youth here now? I want to show you, them people are hypocritical and I give them little youth a fight. And the man introduced me basically as a crackhead, you know. I want you to tell them people if you really take that thing there, you know. And put the mic right in front of me.
All right, let me tell you why I laugh. I know about this incident. What I never know is that Mota was the MC.
But Mota was him tell me for wait. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, I don't
understand,
you know, hold it against them, I still
understand.
love Mota and Virgin Series. You know,
So what you say?
When I say, brother, I freeze like a deer in a headlight. I freeze. All could have come out of my mouth was hell down. And I just freeze seeing me, you know, brother. I look on the crowd, you know, because we are talking about this is an arena show, you know, brother.
Stadium?
National arena.
National arena.
Full of people. You understand me? So within about 20, 15 seconds, somewhere there, we just walk off of the stage.
Oh, yeah, exit.
So I never get to perform, I just get to go up on stage and embarrass myself. I mean, it's on YouTube, you know, so I mean, I know like...
I will watch it.
There's receipt there.
If I didn't watch it,
yeah.
I probably know say a Mota, but I've heard about the incident. I never know it was Mota.
It was the most embarrassing.
Let me embarrass it on my head.
Virgin. Better than they boo me, Virgin.
Better than they boo you.
If them did boo me, I probably end up like being a man.
Yeah, that was big.
Being the star, the biggest star. You know what I mean? But Virgin, what really take me out of that depression? But I mean, years later, I can look back now and say, that was depression. Not even my Virgin them could have taken me out of it, Virgin. I may have Bonafide Virgin in time, I have Carlos as a Virgin, I have Stanley Chin as a Virgin, and Moby. None of them couldn't take me out of depression, brother. It's like me just in a hole where nothing no vibe, nothing no nice, my brother. One day, me and my Virgin killer, rest in peace. I drive go Moby. We have a drop top. Him a drive. Me over the passenger seat, and we a driver going. I don't know if you know a place now, when you come out of Spanish and you go around a Linstead there, where there's a deep corner and a house to right up where them say I lead up to a monkey or something.
Like that. Sure. But I like it, we passed it before, but we don't.
It's a deep corner. If a trucker come that way, you have to almost come off of the road and go up into the driveway for the truck to take the deep corner there. a country bus, look like a market bus, I come that way and it catch me right in the corner, so we go past some and stop. And a liquor man at the bus, look out at the bus and go, crackhead! And me look up in the bus, brother. Me I tell you, say, I got do so. Put my hand. I go for drive, he shows me at the bus, you know. And the dread look at me and say, what you do? Brother, you realize what just happened to you a while ago? I say, what you mean? What just happened to me a while ago? The boy called me crackhead. The man say, your boss.
People know you.
The man say, your boss, you know, say a fool know you, brother. From them people you know you. That means say, them know you. Them know who you, your boss. Go back and maybe and put out some tune and capitalize on that PR, brother. At that moment, you know, is a little countryman, pan him country bus take me out of the phone, you know, brother. So you see how the universe works.
Yes. Before we move on, you know, it would be remiss of me to not ask you the question, right?
Yeah.
And many people called you a crackhead. Was there any point in your life where you were abusing substance?
If I tell you this, you would never believe it. Up until to the day, if a man show me some crack, and show me some other drugs I could not identify. I've never seen crack in my life. Yeah, I've seen white powder. Because like I said, I was associated, not even bridging with, associated with people who...
I use.
The man with that deal with the white coke was not using. They were dealers. Major league. I've had police bridging who the white powder thing there, yeah, bonafide. We know what coke look like, but I've never seen, up until today, I've never seen coke. Put it this way, all of them look at new drug away, see them youth are dealing right now. The only thing that drug I know, brother, is the one of them give me from my heart. You hear me? I've never seen none of those drugs. I've never smoked weed. In Jamaica, never touch weed. Me down New York, I'm an Italian virgin, I take a bun off a spliff. Because I say, let me see where them people, this highly overrated weed thing, I'm going to take a spliff. I never like what it make me feel, so from that, I don't smoke it again. Because I don't like when not make my mind just move so fast. You understand? I like control my own thought process, you know what I mean?
Yes. And because I think also, I don't know what was the time frame after the crucial stage show debacle that you actually recorded Secret Gardens with Dennis Brown, Richie Stevens, and Derek Barnett.
Not too long after that, you know, probably within days. And here's where that joke they come from now. Here's how I end up with that. It's because at that night, Derek Barnett, who actually happened to be a bona fide virgin of mine, big up your damn tall self, youth. Bona fide virgin.
Derek, there?
No, they're New York, man. They're New York, do, man.
Him not come here?
No, I don't think him come down here from the other day. Him not there, do you know?
Oh, okay.
But put it this way, virgin. Derek said to me, say, I don't remember where I see him after that. But him say, yo, come a studio. Hold on, Maxwell Avenue down there, sir.
New name.
New name. Buster. Castro.
Castro Brown.
Yeah, man, rest in peace, King. Him said to me, say, yo, come a studio, man. Come do some work, man. Take your mind off of the foolishness, man.
Good advice, that.
So the morning, I went to the studio, because him said, Richie, I got there. Richie Steve, I got there. I'm say, all right. Look at brother there. Me there. So I say, all right, I go down there early. I go down there before everybody. You know, because I'm bored of my yard. I'm not doing me. I go through me. I go through. I'm stressed out. See? So I go down there and I stand up. I stand up on the railing. The railing there, right? So you know how up the setup? There was a little hallway, like a veranda thing, like where you walk the street in my studio, and they have the railing. So I stand up on the railing, and the virgin there, rest him soul to Gregory Isaac, riding on a bike. So when him riding, him come up the stairs and him walk past. So my back turned to the door.
Okay.
So my pass me now. So I see man, I don't move for chat to nobody, you know.
You
So
did recognize that it was him?
I know Gregory quite well. Yeah, but me don't move for talk to nobody, I don't care who it was. You know, so him pass me and him walk and him stop. And him look at him sister and me and him reverse. Him not turn around, him just reverse and walk back with it. And come back to me and him say, God bless. Them find you out.
Gregory said them find you out.
Virgin, let me tell you something, man.
That's funny.
I was so mad.
It upset.
If it was anywhere else, me turn around and knock it out, man. If it was anywhere else, me that physically deal with them, Virgin. But this is Kingston. I don't know nobody about it. I know I'm about for Virgin, but them might clap me, you know what I mean?
In the drop of the street here, so.
And me I tell. Gregory, I'm a dude, man.
Yeah,
But
them
anyway,
find you out. That-
when the man do that, when my back up and said to me, say, God bless, them find you out. Me I say, Virgin. I say, I want to you, man. Brother, me know any of them things, them know people. I say, go. And him walk off and go down to the office, brother. And Virgin, let me tell you something, man. I ate Gregory for about 3 months after that. I mean, how do you eat Gregory as actually, you know what I'm saying? The funniest brother, the nicest virgin in the world.
The reason why we find that so funny is because knowing who's the person and what, you know, that's
Exactly.
that's
Exactly. That's it, brother. When him said that to me, man, I said, brother, come on, man. This thing I can't be that serious, brother. Knowing that me never smoke weed. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. I probably used to abuse beer and matan. Because if you give me a crib back in the day, if you give me a crib in here, I dash it to you. I don't smoke no other cigarette but matan. Because I used to drink and smoke, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I never, not even hard liquor I used to drink. Because up until today, I don't drink hard liquor. Only thing I drink is beer. Yeah, nowadays I will drink some red wine. You know what I'm saying? But me not touch nothing name hard liquor and them thing there, brother, and forget them kind of name there. Fair man say, me a crackhead. Not even a coke user, me a crackhead. I remember back in them days, being a crackhead is like, I don't know you can compare it to nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But somebody point at you and say you're a crackhead. That was one of the most disrespect you can get in your life, brother.
Disrespect, yeah. But eventually that day though, you and Richie and D Brown recorded and Derek recorded Secret
Garden. We go into the studio and Derek Barnett build the rhythm. Him and Danny Brownie.
Oh, Danny.
Rest in peace, King.
Danny not dead.
Not Danny, Noel.
Noel, yeah.
Sorry, Danny. I killed him before time.
Yeah, Noel passed.
Noel passed and his brother passed too.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Two of them.
Noel Brownie, man. Noel Brownie and Derek Barnett do them keyboard and them bass thing and them drum thing and in the studio. And we go in and Dennis Brown say, Mr. Robinson, you sing the first line.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So me end up working with
the great D Brown.
With the great D Brown, man.
And he was one of your influences, I suppose, because Ain't No Loving You was an adaptation of Ain't That
Biggest influence, brother. One of the biggest influence. Up until today, I even push and try to even sing like him too. You know, it's like some of the cadence in them will hear me.
Right.
Yeah, man, it's Dennis Brown, man. It's because I have about 3 solid influences in my life when it comes to music, you know. When it comes to singing.
Right.
You know, Dennis Brown, Jacob Miller, and Bob Marley. When it comes to performance, it's more like Jacob Miller and Prince.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Them virgin there. Yeah, man, but Dennis Brown was the biggest influence of my life when it comes to the whole vocal thing. Yeah, man.
And eventually you did Sunsplash that year. And this is now what led into MCA.
Yeah, the record company did.
Because after that look of something there, you did kind of take yourself off the scene for a while.
But stop it. Stop the whole music thing. I mean, don't get me wrong now. I think I stopped dealing with the artist thing.
Okay.
And the you know,
vocal
thing. Just retreat now to the studio.
Oh, okay.
You know, lock up in the studio night and day, sometimes even without food. You know, and I teach myself keyboard and programming and production and everything there, and setting up the studio and make it sound like Kingston studio. You know, buy up equipment and thing. And so I never really leave the business. I just walk away from the industry. You know what I'm saying?
And as I said that, when you started out playing the drum, you made mention of keyboard.
Yeah.
Which other instrument you play?
Everything except wind
Flute.
instrument.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you play everything except wind?
You know, not the on the whole for blowing thing. Who you laugh for, man?
Yeah. Very talented man.
Yeah, man.
But so is it safe to say though that the drum is still your favorite instrument?
I wouldn't say favorite. It would be if the one that I would grab, if you put on all them instrument there and say, go play something, it would be the one I walk directly to. So if that's a favorite, yeah,
okay.
but I wouldn't say favorite.
I'm probably the most comfortable, that you spend the most time
right,
with.
I probably could play and sing.
With the drum?
With the drum, but I couldn't play and sing with the bass
guitar.
or play and sing with guitar.
With the rhythm guitar.
Or play and sing keyboard. No. No. So nowadays, I mean, with the whole technology thing we're going, I wouldn't even consider myself a player with all of these instruments, except for drums anymore. I'm more like program them.
Okay.
You know,
but you can play them if you have to play them.
I can play them. You know what I mean? I play all of them, including the violin. You know what I'm saying? But I would more program them. I would more like take few notes and put it on the keyboard and you know what I mean?
Build around it.
And build around it, yeah. Yeah, man. I wouldn't sit down there and play a whole tune. I have time for that. You know what I'm saying? Just sit down and I play a guitar from start of the song to the finish. Nah.
And I think the Sunfest, not Sunset, the Sunsplash was 1993. I could be wrong, but I think it's 1993. So after that performance, you were approached by people from MCA.
Yeah, right off of the stage. I come down the stage. That's another joke, another comedy moment again too. The vice, I think it was the president or the vice president of MCA Records. Brother is about, him probably shorter than my wife. Probably, sorry Joanna. Probably about this shot. If you'd born one day earlier, it would be amazing. Put it that way, brother.
Yeah.
Him run up to me when I done Sunsplash, when I done my part.
You said?
At the right I said, I come down the stage, a long stage I come down. And him said to me, Ed Robinson. And I said, yeah, what going on? I mean, cause that moment there, you see when you done a set, and you know yourself, you're pleased, you probably do a nice show, and you come down, it's a headspace where nobody no want to get involved with that headspace. You know, sometimes when you see artists very aggressive or overly nice,
adrenaline selective.
Thank you. That space, him come to me, oh, Ed Robinson, blah, 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 and I'm excited, and you know, I mean, I look at him like, brother, love me no man. See, him come to me and shake me, and so I mean, you know, I reach out and hold him and shake him and I say, oh, I'm Ernest Singleton from MCA Records, and we would like to sign you to our label. And I say, yeah, do me a favor, get me a beer.
Yeah, send Ernie again.
I say, yeah man, that's cool. Get me a beer. And him went straight and get a box of beer and bring it come at the tent thing, because we don't have like a tent around the back them time. And then bring it come. So the biggest joke at the MCA Records, when I went to LA, everybody was like, oh, this is the guy who sent Ernie to get the beer. So it was for the whole time I'm in California. That was the music I beat him up with, you know. So he was my butler, not only my A&R, you know what I'm saying? That was my butler too, you know. So yeah, man. But that was a nice what do I call it now? Catapult into the business. Yeah, that was a nice catapult.
Eventually, you were signed, I think, for 3+1.
You know about that foolishness, right? 3 year plus 1, which was what they call it option year, right? Never know what I'm saying, because. Like
so who was managing at the time? Sharon?
Sharon Burke. I don't think Sharon didn't really know about nothing like that either, because she never had an act that was
international.
Right. She never really have nobody. At them time, I think at that moment, I was her only artist at the time.
Okay.
Or maybe Papa San was, I'm not sure. Not sure, but we know say she was my manager, everything. And them signed me, but we'd have to sign something where said that night. I had to sign something that said I wouldn't talk to Sony or Epic or anybody. I wouldn't sit down and have no discussion with them. You know, but I wasn't signed actually the contract until probably 2-3 months later.
Okay.
They came, my lawyer that they actually assigned to me. Somebody assigned that lawyer. I don't remember who assigned that lawyer to me. At the Pegasus, them flyover, because they signed me, Barrington Levy, Morgan's Heritage, the Dreads.
LMS.
No, them
became
named, so no,
LMS.
yeah, but them named the Dreads.
At the time.
Yeah. And Steel Pulse.
Okay.
You know, I think 5 of us got signed to them. But me and Barrington Levy have the same lawyer.
Okay.
You know, Kendall Minter. Big up yourself, fire. Cherish your soul. You know what? We came to the Pegasus and we signed to them. 3 years with 1 optional year. You know what the option means. The option year means at the end of that contract, if
they're going to keep you on.
If they will decide if they want to keep me on, you know, if you sell records, or I will decide if I want to sign back with them. You know, so you have to just call it 4 years a waste of time.
4 years. Yeah, because I think there was some now differences as it relates to the creative process. You wanted to bring on people who you had worked with before.
Major league. The problem is, I am not going to claim loyalty to that. I'm going to claim that I did kind of like the sound, I like the vibe we that get from the Mikey Bennett's, you know, the Gussie, Jeremian, you know, I kind of like the vibe we that get from these people who I was working with, Barry O'Hear, you know, because that's what them hear when them go back.
Yeah, because that's why them sign them based on music.
Yeah, but no, they sign me based on my performance
of
a Sunsplash. I mean, this is what them tell me. But then them go back and research, you know, my track record.
Right.
And what them so-called catalog, you know. When they go back and research that, them say, yeah, them hear some things that them like, you know. By this time now, Virgin, by the time I get to LA, you know, me I line up all of these people for work with. You know, go in, collect my check, and say, all right, Mikey Bennett was the first one. They said no. They assigned a brother to me who was producing, his name Simon Law, I don't know if you know who that is.
Simon Law, I hear the name before.
Soul to Soul, man, him produced Soul to
okay.
Soul. And Soul to Soul was my favorite song. You know, because that sound like disco to me, you know what I mean? That's something there. I know me that, you know. But we did some work, because he was a so-called genius too. Him produce, you know, whole heap of other people in between.
Okay.
And then him started some reggae. So we did some reggae work in New York. But never my cup of tea, you know, so Me just tell them something I like it, me not deal with it.
I think in that too, you were given vice versa love.
Vice versa,
I
love.
think Barrington Levy ended up doing that
Barrington
song.
Levy did it, but when them give it to
Became
me,
a big song.
me never like it because it was just a guitar and vocals. Me never really like it, you know. But they give it to Barrington Levy, and he did a masterful job of it.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Masterful job of it, Virgin. But the dude that actually wanted to take over my project, him went off and take over Barrington Levy. A brother named Lee Jaffe,
Okay.
a little white youth. And my thing why I never want him around me, to be honest with you, I knew about the situation. A lot of people probably don't know about it, but the industry know about it. Peter Touch threw him out of a 6th floor window and threw him in a pool.
I know about that story. I never know the names.
Exactly. The white one named Lee Jaffe. You know, so to me it was a joke. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was a so-called big guy in the business. But a man take you and throw you in a pool, I can't have to have no respect for
You said that you did some work whilst at MCA though, but
I did a whole lot of
were
work.
they actually release stuff?
Nah,
Nah.
because
So voila. So in another 4 years there,
Yeah.
you were with MCA being paid and you not release, them not release nothing?
they buy me my first professional recording studio. 2 24-track machines.
MCA.
Yeah. 2 24-track machine and an SSL board. You know what the SSL board is, right? Sorry, a Neve board.
Neve, okay.
I trade that in for SSL when I was in Vegas, you know. But put it this way, Virgin, I get the whole of the props that you're supposed to get from them. I get the car, I get the house, and I get the studio. All of the props where you're supposed to get. Plus, I get the check, the initial check.
Sign on check.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong now, the check did kind of lousy. Because the check with them give me, with the issue at first, wasn't the check that reached me.
Okay.
You know, it's not a story that I really want to talk about publicly, but
But so you, because I know somewhere along your MCA journey, you were offered, you were made an offer by Warner Music.
Warner Brothers.
But this is what me concerned about now. Oh no. You were signed to MCA and for 4 years and a major record label. Nothing released yet. So whilst you benefit from all of the perks and the studio and the car, and wouldn't this be a platform now for you to launch your career even further?
Yeah, all of that look good on paper, or it look good in the public eye. But let me tell you something, Virgin. That's an industry where none of us in this room, none of us outside this room will ever understand that the American side of the industry there. We will never understand that part there. The funny thing is, with people like me, because you have to remember, you know, I was not the hungry artist that they thought I was. You know, not because I wasn't the flossy guy, you know. I was quietly living way better than the one them we did sign already. You understand? Because remember, you know, I have my house, I have my studio, I have my everything back them days. And I like your hustle for, you know what I mean, for own a home or a car or them little thing there. All of them things, there was all the stuff that I have. You know what I mean? It might be 5 bedrooms, but we have one. So I don't like me, I kill myself, say, all right, I will do anything for the next check because I want to buy a house. Or I want to buy a Beamer or a Benz. No. By them time, I have all of these things. You know, so I never too worry about them. But what they want you to do is turn your back on everything that you know and good at. And they have their people assigned to you because their people have to make that money. So they assign a producer, they assign a lawyer, they assign a manager. Because it was even Sharonberg supposed to manage me at that time, you know. Because right at that time, I was introduced to another lawyer from the one that signed me, that me signed with. I was introduced to a lady named Denise Brown. You understand me? So now she came in and become my lawyer. Plus baby mother. You understand?
Yeah.
So it become a little bit personal, it become a little bit too close for comfort.
Okay.
You know, and after a while it start bore the crap out of my brother, because he's a man who easily get bored.
As you said that before.
You know?
Let me ask you a question, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, straight up. Is it a situation where Ed Robbins is a problem child and just hard to deal with?
I am not a problem child. I am the easiest person to deal with. People don't realize that.
Yeah.
But guess what now? The problem is sometimes some people come with some things to you where ain't no way on God's earth
Yeah, I meant that flow.
that gonna happen to me. Brother, do me a favor. I will not beat you up because you're a farmer. But I don't farm. Go around us with your pickaxe and your hoe. But I will never hit you or have somebody do any harm to you because you are. Me no business with that. That's your lifestyle, brother. If you force me or even expect me to take part in it, that's when we have the problem.
Let me ask you the next question. It can be a listener, yeah? And you would have signed a contract with MCA. Then, upon signing the contract, you never did have an idea, say, at the part that you think about it?
No.
Okay. Okay.
No. Because you have to remember, you know, brother. I mean, I don't know if you ever deal with, I don't want to even say those people, you know, because it sound like, you know.
Me not really, you know, the music like that still is really teach me things.
All right,
how
I
you
don't know
use
if
your
anybody
power.
ever tell you what it takes to deal with these people.
I've spoken to people who would have shared some stuff.
But a lot of people won't tell you the truth about that. They won't tell you what they have to do to please these people and to get their check that they so badly need to go buy their house and their cars.
I mean, now tell us you do nothing wrong here and you shouldn't do something and I'm just ask questions, you understand?
You and about 50 other people because most of the time when I talk, them look at things and the first impression people get in is that me hard for work with. Because they will tell people that, you know. And them tell people say, yeah, and they will suggest it to each other that you're either crazy or you're the drugs or you're a crackhead.
Yeah.
You understand? Because when people can't get them way with you, you know, they make up all
which is true, that is true, that is true.
These people will Kanye West you out, you know, brother. Trust me, when them can't have the way with you, you know. Because the worst thing you can be as an artist is you have an independent mindset. Or you can say, well, you come with me, not depend that, you know, brother.
And here when I ask all of this, because I know that after the MCA contract ran out, you were signed to Warner.
No.
No? You weren't signed to Warner?
I was not signed to Warner. Don't make nobody tell you nothing, brother. No, I was there enjoying all of the thing because remember now, my lawyer, who become my lawyer after that, the lady.
Yes.
She
your baby
stopped,
mother.
yeah, my baby mother. She stopped practicing law now.
Oh.
And went to become the vice president of A&R at Warner Brothers and bring me over there.
Oh.
When my contract actually run out now with MCA. When we do the 3 year and then we do the option year, they make me sit down there and wait for the year. For that 1 year there. Right? So during that 1 year, she stopped being a lawyer and go be. As a matter of fact, during that 1 year, she was Prince lawyer. She became Prince's lawyer and Prince Fire.
Okay.
So when Prince Fire, she became, she was the vice president of A&R at Warner Brothers. And she and Prince couldn't get along.
Okay.
See? And Prince get rid of her and blah, blah, blah and whatever. And then now, when she bring me into Warner Brothers, she brought me into California. And house, car, recording studio, everything furnished out in the house.
So you were getting these benefits without being officially signed?
I get all the benefits and I never signed one paper. You understand me? Not even one paper I never signed because when them come with this thing I say, but I not get nothing yet. I'm not going to sign to them. I not get nothing yet.
Yeah.
See, because remember, you know, no, me don't know not know them thing they work, you know. The only thing me I think about is like, me not get no check yet, so I make a sign. Where's the check? The first thing I got was a car. I get all the benefits, brother. Every benefit I get.
So technically you got the same benefits from Warner that you got from MCA.
The exact same thing. The exact same thing. Cause by this time, that studio where we get from MCA, they are man to go be.
Oh, so you moved out the stuff down.
Right. And now me move back to California. And now me not have no studio in California.
So you hold a next studio.
So me have to get a next studio. You understand? Because you have to understand, my biggest pet peeve in life was having my tools. Anywhere me go, everywhere me go in the world, me have to have my tools where me work with. You understand me? And it can only be the top of the line brands. You know what I mean? That when it comes to brand name, I probably never wear a brand name clothes in my life.
Versace that you have here, man.
Which Versace? I must say Versace this man. You know, man. You look here, brother. I must say Versace this, brother, man. It only look like Versace.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man, I want my $16 shirt this one. I want there, brother.
Alright, boss.
Virgin, you will not find me in anything that costs over $40. I don't do it. If you see me in our shoes, just know say they're cheap. It might look good, but it's cheap. Me no waste my money on them foolishness, brother. You understand me? Me no waste. I invest my money. I don't spend my money. From long time, not from before me even come into the music industry, I invest my money, Virgin.
Yes. But no, and because see, again, I appreciate the clarification about Warner because when I read it's what happened. Oh, just pull on your shirt. Yeah, man, you would yeah. So, because when I was doing the research, it said that you were actually signed by Warner after the MCA deal lived its natural life, died a natural death.
I was taken over.
So me get that, man. Me get that. So did you actually did any work that was released whilst you were around Warner?
Nah.
Nah.
Not again.
So.
Because that became very, very personal.
Right.
Become personal.
As you had said.
I probably released a son with that situation. You know, my son born into it. And but what really happened there so now is like me and this lady now start live together. Couldn't deal with that, get bored. Get bored again, brother, and me just decide say, can't deal with this. So I move my studio out from this, so from which part me and I live, I move it to Las Vegas. Right? Totally different state. I get all sunburn in that state, they put it away, that's how over the hot. See, one day me I drive, I have me out of the car and I drive, when I go home, I pay blisters. See, I never know I could get sunburn.
As a yard man.
As a yard man. So anyway, we moved to Las Vegas with a virgin named A.J. Brown.
Oh, the great A.J. Brown.
Great A.J. Brown, and I started playing drums again for him at a hotel called the Mirage. I move everything from this and move into Las Vegas. Set up a studio, set up a business and everything, and start work with a whole lot of people. You know, and there, brother, and I start get involved in a hip hop. You know, that's when I start record a whole heap of different people, and I have an artist who sound similar to Tupac.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Put it this way, my involvement in the hip hop situation in Las Vegas was the night when they killed Tupac. My car get mashed up in that. You know, the whole rigmarole of people and our brothers side swipe my car.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my virgin I drive it. My virgin and Jaffa that drive it. And they mash up my car the night then. You know. So, me and Warner Brothers fall out right there and then. I wouldn't even say it's me and Warner Brothers. It's me and the woman.
The Empress.
Yeah, we are on Warner Brothers, you know what I'm saying? So, that was the end of that. And I decided never ever again to deal with a record company. You know what I'm saying? Even though I get involved with record company after that, still, you know what I mean? I get involved with probably about 10 to 20 of them. But what me do is I just work projects for them
Okay.
after that, you know. So, a record company situation, brother, but unless you probably ride through that storm there, you can't hear what other people are telling you about it and actually experience it. You have to ride through that storm there.
But you would have benefited significantly from...
Major League, oh God. Probably where I'm at today in terms of knowledge, experience, and things.
Right.
You know, things on my own. It's coming from record companies.
We're going to release a song with...
Release what, brother?
You chop them.
Can't tell me what to do, man.
We have spoken about a number of the singles. We know that Knocking on Heaven's Door is the marquee song in the catalogue in terms of popularity. Yeah?
In terms of popularity.
We can't go around that.
We can't go around
But
it.
there
No
have
way.
been other
No way,
singles
brother.
that have done well, right? But you are also a serial album maker.
Probably every 2 years or every other year, I put out an album. I don't remember how much album I have.
So let me tell you the one that me know about. So the first one was Once Again, and I think that was 92. The second one was Sky's the Limit, and I think Jetstar, that one was released through Jetstar.
Yeah,
I think
man.
that was 04.
Yeah, man.
The third one was Solitude.
Yeah, man.
I think 05. Then the fourth one would be The Awakening, 08. I saw me have it, so I don't know you can correct me. The fifth one, Written in Stone.
I don't know about the year them when they put out because
Right.
that's one thing I can never ever tell you what year project
Them come out, okay.
Because here's my dirty habit. I just put out project and don't listen to them again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I only probably will hear them after something become of them. You know, I will
Yeah.
hear them back.
That's something become of them.
I'm gonna really go back and listen to them. You know,
Yes.
because that's all work.
So Written in Stone was another. I think our eras is
That was a
on Written in
milestone
Stone.
project, you know. That project carried me out in Germany for quite a minute.
Okay.
I was out in Germany, you know, for maybe about over a month.
And also Yard Magic is in that. On covers, I think you did that with Flavor, Kemar McGregor.
No,
No?
on covers I did with a lady named Lucci.
So you never done it with Kemar?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I did a
But on
John
uncover?
Holt. I did a John
Oh,
Holt
tribute to John Holt.
and I did a Dennis Brown tribute to Dennis Brown. I did a tribute to John Holt.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we say Yard Magic. I think you did a gospel album, Glory and Praise.
Yeah, that was my project. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my project. A virgin of mine out of New York came to me with the idea, you know, and we just get together and do it. You know, him was the money guy behind it. You know, he was the finance executive producer.
Right.
Yeah, man.
And I'm certain that you would have done other projects when I mentioned here. So.
As a matter of fact, you probably have about 5 when I mentioned.
When I mentioned here, so.
When I mentioned this, so yeah. Yeah, man. Because right after that, I think that was the last project I did. Right after
Glory
that.
and Praise.
Yeah, in New York. Right after that, I moved to Florida.
Okay.
I moved my whole company to Florida, and you know.
And when it's a company, we're talking about the global base.
Yeah, no, global base. We farm in Canada between me and Miss Jonah Marie. You know,
That's your wife.
who's now my wife. You know.
Hope
what I
you
mean?
don't get bored again, brother.
No, well, me too old, I don't forget boy. Me too old, I know, brother, forget boy.
A very lovely lady, if I might say so myself.
Yeah, man, I'm a relaxed time this man. Right after that, I start relax and calm down a little bit and don't make the world bother me. Because once upon a time, the world used to bother me, no, brother. Yeah, man, the world used to bother me once upon a time, brother. And people used to bother me too. People used to get on my last nerve.
Yes.
You know, and that's why we hear a tune one time, and up until today, my favorite tune, you know, I'm going to stop singing that tune. A tune I said, this is why I not like humans. You know, because when you really...
Nation boss, I think.
Nation boss. When you really go back and look on it, every problem that you have, I don't know what you, but every problem what me have in a life, you know. Every problem what me have in a life,
Are people guys?
A human, you know.
Into the over you. Yeah.
We don't know what nobody else.
Human, we
Yeah,
are some
man.
strange beings with you, man.
What we are talking about, man?
Yes.
We never have a problem with nothing else in our life but people, brother.
But
Yeah, man.
looking at everything though,
Yes,
Father
sir.
Robinson, when you ask us, because your career is over 40 plus years in the thing now and going.
Why, brother, you can count, Mr.
Zane, you would have been all over musically.
Yeah.
The music side of it in terms of being a drummer, the
Yeah.
production side of it, the recording side of it, everywhere.
The concert side.
The concert side.
And that me I get bored with nowadays, you know. I tell you the truth. I just about a week ago, or maybe less, I tell my wife, say, I don't think I want to perform no more.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I just tell her the other day, and she said, no, you can't, you don't even think it.
Good suggestion, that
Yeah, I say,
Lady
yo.
Joanna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, yo, one kind of ease off of the production,
The performance.
performance thing, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so what I was saying now is that, you know, when you assess the journey,
Yeah.
the highs, the lows, the in-betweens, yeah?
Yeah.
Is there anything along this journey that you look upon and, you know, give you a sense of gratitude, a sense of joy to say, yes, you know, say, the youth from Spanish Town, Santa Cruz, do that something, yeah?
Everything about it give me a sense of joy. Everything about it, brother. Put it this way, I don't have anything in regrets. Not even one moment of regret when it comes to my music and the journey that I've been through musically. I have regret with people. If I have my way, some people that I've dealt with in this business, I don't want people to think funny of myself, and I'm going to say it on
Yes,
air.
yes. I get the picture still.
Yeah, but some people that I've dealt with and meet in this business, I would have just walk past them straight. Like, I wouldn't even say heel. To them, you know what I mean? Some people, I would have just walk right past them straight, brother. And if them touch me, if them even reach out for shit, man, I probably do something physical. You know what I mean? We don't want to have nothing to do with them. You know, so that's why I'm saying, with all of this music thing, Virgin, I mean, and the business and, you know, the business side of it, no, don't get me wrong, the industry, you know, that's a different playground. Because you have two sides when me look on differently. You know, you have the business side and you have the industry side. The industry is where you get yourself caught up in a things where no natural and no real to human being.
Natural.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But the business side is great.
And and business is in order.
I sorry I never start out with the business at first. I sorry I even started playing music.
So you should have started with
I
the
should have
business
started
first.
with the business side at first.
Was there anything with the top ranking Rockers Masters thing where, you know, business have come around to be sorted out there, or you just make them things that just slide?
No, I never really mess with that because I mean them never know the business either. To be honest with you, top ranking know the business, yeah, but Rockers Master know nothing about the business. Him just love it. I think him did love it more than me. You know what I'm saying? Because when Rockers Master come on studio bridge, Rockers Master just sit down and him is a man who I wear him here before steel poles up in the ear and him just put on a hat on it. So when him sit down there, just him hat and move on him head.
It's a wrap.
And then we sit down there for 4 or 5 hours and we are playing music and him just sit down there and rock so. And him love everything we do. You know what I'm saying? Him just love it, Virgin. So that's I found somebody who could relate to. That's why I just everything I'm doing just give me and say, yo, brother.
What this?
Well, this man, let's go put out the record, man. You know what I'm saying? So me and him did cool up until the day, you know, rest your soul, king.
Yes. Richie Stevens, Pot of Gold. The refix with Buju Banton, Secret Garden with D Brown and stuff. Collaboration wise, yeah, who you know work with it vocally where you think you would enjoy going to the studio go mash up on a rhythm with?
Probably there's a bunch of people out here that I hear these days that I would love to work with, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not pushing any.
Yeah, man, I understand
pushing
that,
anything
man.
to work with. But the one artist back in the days where I do want to work with, I never get the opportunity. I probably get the opportunity one time to work with him as a producer, but not on a record with me and him. You know, I work on a project on about 5 or 6 or 7 songs with that he was working with other artists that he executive produced was Supercat.
Okay.
I always wanted to work with Supercat. but I never really get to work with him as an artist.
Artist.
Yeah, man. I go up him yard, I'm studio in a Long Island there, you know, because I live near to him,
Okay.
in Long Island there. And we did them studio and whatever, go on, him come down to my place, come check me, and we do business, blah, blah, but I never really work with him musically. But him is the only one back in the days where I do really care about working with, you know. But nowadays, a whole heap of people out there that I would love to do some work with, man. A whole heap of people. You know, you have a youth named Mortimer.
Bad singer.
Jesus
Powerful.
Christ. Every day, brother. Serious youth. You know, that youth, they're bad. You know, said look youth and Nation Boss. I love him vibe, you know what I mean? That song there kind of woke my vibe, I woke my little gate when I ease him and I say, yo, nice coyote, you know.
Father, you have had a very meaningful, eventful journey.
I wouldn't have it any other way, no, brother. I tell you God truth. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, you still do a lot of recordings?
Yeah, man. Every day, brother, I walk with a studio in my backpack.
I know you're doing production work, but...
Every day, brother, up to night before last night, I write a tune. I mean, some people in the house with them office are disturbed, but...
You get that?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people in the house are disturbed me. Them and them lie, them are disturbed me, but... You know,
But you're still in love with the thing, though?
Still, brother, I love it more and more every day. I'm totally caught up with it. I mean, it's going to be the death of me. But I'm not stop it. I'm not going to stop it, no matter what them say. I mean, I have to ease off the other day big time because I have a little, probably about 3 months, mama. About 3 months setback. Right after a hurricane, I'm going on me in my front yard, just moving at this house and this woman thing. And I chop down some what you call it, some coconut thing where the hurricane knocked off.
Okay.
And after I done do it, I totally, for about 30, 40 minutes me out there do that. I'm totally out of it, like totally disoriented. And I say, I sit down and I say, I don't feel right. And knowing my mom's, you know, she didn't bother listen to what I say. She just called 911. Heart attack, brother. I have a heart attack, but you know, them say once you catch it within the window there, and them inject you with whatever, you know, or...
Oh, so that's why you mentioned earlier.
Medicine. Yeah, man, I have a heart attack, brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, so, but I'm good again still, you know, I bounce back from it. You know, I'm not 100, don't get me wrong. I'm not 100 from it. I still feel some of the after effects. Yeah, man.
Sorry for you that, man. I'm glad to say, you know, we sit down here, so
we're gonna kiss it goodbye.
We know there's something there, go brother. You understand?
True, man.
So just go and take care of yourself. I know Joanna will take care of you.
Yeah, I am. She is.
That be sure, Zane. And brother,
yeah, man.
You see, it's always a drive to sit down and reason with the man them we have real history and contribution in this space,
yeah,
brother.
Man.
We appreciate what the man has done, man. So, production-wise, music-wise, recording-wise. You have one of the biggest songs in our reggae music.
But give thanks.
There's no going around.
Give thanks.
You understand what I'm saying?
There's no going around.
That's true. There's no going around.
You know it goes.
Father Robinson,
yes,
big up
sir.
yourself, as we say, you know, we appreciate the opportunity to pick the man brain and
yes, sir.
you know, document the journey, bro. You understand?
For real.
The ups and downs and the in-betweens, and we appreciate what the man contribute to the thing over the years, and we still at work on now, brother, and all the best.
Give thanks for
along
that.
the journey. You understand what I'm saying, man?
And keep on doing what you're doing, brother.
We are trying to do it, man.
Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
We are trying to do it.
Document it.
Without stop, man.
One day.
Without stop. One day.
Might not happen now, might not happen tomorrow, but...
We just go on to some work for now and then. The history work out the other side,
documenting, brethren.
Yeah, man,
just keep documenting it, brother.
Because
there's a whole heap of story out to be told.
A whole heap of story out to be told.
Give
thanks, brother, man.